Hello Europe and welcome back to Chef's Choice. Next on my list of songs that were chosen last night is Norway. You find all my other reviews of Portugal, Finland, Iceland and Moldova in the playlist up here, or they will be uploaded later today. If you don't want to miss them and the upcoming rest of all the songs, please subscribe. Now I have to say I really enjoyed Norway's MGP last night. It was one of the highlights of this national selection season and every single one of the acts did a great job with their performance. All the songs greatly improved with their performances and I had a lot of fun watching the show, which is not always the case when I don't understand a word of what happens between the performances. So well done Norway. In the end a decision was made, so let's talk about Norway's contestant for the Eurovision Song Contest in Tel Aviv, Keiino and Spirit in the Sky. So what is good? It's Scandinavian Eurovision pure. To me it feels like a celebration of Eurovision with a medley of songs. It makes everybody smile. They can all sing well live and there was a lot of chemistry in their performance. I was very skeptical before, but the performance was very fitting and elevates the song because you can clearly see that they are all experienced performers. The fact that they bring a bit of Sami culture into it is also something I appreciate. But what is bad? It's Scandinavian Eurovision pure and to me it feels like a celebration of Eurovision with a medley of songs. As much as I like that fact, it automatically also implies that it doesn't sound like something new, something we haven't heard before. It's a bit cliché and the performance even enhances that. So I'm very split here in my opinion because all these things that I like about it are also things that my logical brain tries to criticize. Because I would love to see new things, but at the same time I like nostalgia and these cheesy Eurovision disco songs. But they do bring something special with the Sami part. And I love that it's there, which is why I feel really sorry for saying that, but I'm afraid that a lot of people won't really know what's happening during his solo part. Because of his really special voice and the language and style of singing that's basically unknown, it might confuse some people. However, in the end, when they all sing at the same time, there it works perfectly. So what would I do? Visually, so far, I think they are not really cohesive. Somehow that makes it quite casual and fun, but it also looks a bit random. So I would probably try to get a bit more cohesion in their outfits. And I would let go of the dancers. They don't need them. I'd rather have 3 of those drums on stage towards the end and then the 6 allowed spots are already filled. So is it a top or a flop? As you can tell from my review, I'm completely torn into pieces here. On one hand, I really love it, and on the other hand, there's something quite cliché and they did. What I can say is that I like it 100 times more than Srbuk last year. It's a performance that I'm really excited to see in Tel Aviv and secretly want to see it get high on the scoreboard, but somehow logically it shouldn't, and I think it doesn't work as well outside the Eurovision fandom maybe. So my radar is completely off here. But I think I'm going to throw my logical side out of the window here, and then I can actually even see a small chance that it could even win the whole thing. But what do you think? Of course it was the fan favorite in my comments about this selection, so I guess most of you are happy. But was it as good as you expected? Tell me in the comments below. For now, thank you so much for watching and I see you soon. Bye.